So if you could watch one movie, just one, for the rest of your days, what movie would that be?
Bad boys, what you gonna do? The original one though. You got a storyline, you're gonna get some action, you're gonna get some real deal comedy. You see what I'm saying?
That's a
You're
good
gonna
one.
get some drama. I feel like that's one of the best movies ever. That is a classic joint right there.
I wasn't expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting Bad Boys, but I can respect that. It was a good story.
It was a great story. It's in Miami.
Yeah.
It's my favorite place to be.
So you got me rethinking mine, because I was thinking, just back in that era, that 90s was really the era. When we talking about music, sports, movies, television, I don't think there has been a period
that was more dominant
in black entertainment that's been like bigger than the 90s. Because you got classics from like House Party to Menace to Society. So you got the range of like Players Club, all that in between. And Bad Boys.
Yes, Bad Boys.
All that in there.
Can't forget about the Fridays.
The Fridays.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Those are some great movies, bro.
But I can't think of, now that you hit me with the Bad Boys, because I feel like I will need a bit of comedy in my story. Because if that's all you got, I ain't trying to be mad and depressed every time. I need something with a little bit of levity. Life already hard enough, so I'm gonna have to. I might have to go in that respect. I might have to go Life.
That was that jam too.
Yeah,
that was a great one.
Life is just one of those. I feel like it's kind of underappreciated.
Oh no, that's a classic one. We used to watch that one all the time on VHS,
bro. But you talk about
a great movie,
certified classic.
Had a lot of legends in it. You're gonna get some drama.
Bernie Mac.
You gonna laugh.
Martin.
Yeah.
Eddie. Nah.
You really can't beat that.
We got movies. Ooh. What's one album?
Don't do me like that.
Just one. You only getting one for the rest of your days.
One album, man.
Just one.
Count me down.
I'll give you a little time. I'll go while you thinking about it. I'm going to say All Eyes on Me.
Oh, my God. So we coming out of the same era.
But the only reason I'm going to say All Eyes on Me, even though I don't think that's Tupac's best album.
You don't think so?
No, I like Machiavelli better. And the reason I say All Eyes on Me is for that very fact. It got 27 songs. And you got a wide range of records. Yes. You got the Life Goes On.
Yeah.
You got the California Loves, you got the Hearts of Men, you got No More Pain, you got Ambition as a Rider, you got Run the Streets.
Talk to me.
Even though I feel like cohesively, Me Against the World and Machiavelli were better albums, and I feel like Tupac's intent shows up in those albums because they were cohesive more so than All Eyes on Me was like a collection of really good songs. My 1A would probably be The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
All right, so I'm gonna get a 1A. And a 1A and a 1B.
Yeah, 1A, 1B.
All right, so let's do that. All right.
Go ahead.
So who you got? You got
All Eyes on Me and The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
I'm gonna go with this one right here. Both of them really, but this one in particular has definitely stood the test of time. I gotta go with UGK Riding Dirty. Riding Dirty.
What's
you
your
got
1B?
That High Life.
Diamonds Against That Wood.
You got Diamonds Against That Wood. You got that One Day You Here, baby. And then you go. My brain is spiraling. Oh my God, one album.
You got Ride Dirty. I'm giving you a second.
I gotta go with T.I. I'm serious.
T.I. So you very, very Southern.
Listen, when T.I. first came out, I know he had other albums that sold more, but the impact on the streets for me, the way this guy was riding those beats, bro, his cadence, I'm serious. That's a hard album from start to finish. I got a question too, because I was really struggling between these two albums, so that's why I went with T.I. Which one was the hardest album to you?
Trap music.
Nuh-uh. Stank on You? Not Stank on You. A.T. Ellens or Aquemini?
Just in terms artistically though, I'd probably say Aquemini out of the two.
Artistically speaking, I see how you categorize that.
I'd probably say Aquemini.
That was a dope
of
one.
The two. Who has had the greatest impact culturally from sports?
Or both.
Which athlete in your lifetime you feel has had the greatest impact culturally? And then we could say, we could do two parts. We could say who's had the greatest impact on their sport, and who's had the greatest impact culturally? So
I
who would
will
be?
say that this guy, who I'm about to name, he came first. And if his career wasn't cut short, he would have, I believe, could have been one of the biggest and baddest ever. Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson came before Michael Jordan. He was the baddest before Michael Jordan. He had the Nike deal before Michael Jordan. He was popping in season baseball and in his off season. You know what this man did in his off season as a hobby? You know what he did as a hobby? He went to play professional football.
So are you saying had his career not been cut short, the injury, he would have been bigger than Jordan?
I'm saying, what I am saying is there's a high probability
I'm gonna say
that he
chance.
could have been bigger than Jordan.
No, I'm gonna say no chance.
He was a two-sport athlete that was dominating before Jordan.
So I'm gonna say no chance.
You probably don't remember the Pro Stars cartoon.
I do remember that.
But it was
cartoon.
Bo Jackson, Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky. Bo Jackson was bigger. He was the bigger star.
Even if Bo Jackson didn't get hurt, I don't think he would have been bigger than Jordan. I don't think he would have had the appeal to sell shoes like Jordan.
You don't remember Huaraches? Hello? You don't remember high top Huaraches? You
Huaraches,
don't remember that?
And
the high top ones.
Okay.
The cross trainers.
Yeah.
You don't remember those?
I remember the Huaraches.
You remember the Bo Nose campaign?
I remember that. You remember I want to be like Mike?
Of course. Everybody, I want to be like Mike.
But let's get back to the Huaraches for a second, because aren't like all shoes aren't like retros probably like the biggest thing in the sneaker market right now?
Of course.
So aren't Huaraches being retro?
Yeah, the high tops too, here and there.
Yeah. Can they even sniff the amount of success that the Jordan 1 is having?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So Bo had his signature shoe.
But I feel like that just takes the right person to bring that back out. To remind us. Because those Huaraches were dope.
I don't care who you bring back. They're never going to make a Huarache bigger than the Jordan 1. So.
No. But at least it could be bigger. It could be
bigger than it is.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be that.
Bro.
And it's hard to compare what Bo Jackson could have been. That's like saying what Penny Hardaway or Derrick Rose could have been.
Yeah, good point.
It sucks to
That's
try
a
to
part
have
of the
these
game. Injuries are a part of the game.
Make these comparisons. I'm not trying to knock what Bo Jackson is or was or could have been, but I do know we have tangible receipts to what Jordan is.
Hey, absolutely.
To this day, as we sit here. As we sit here making this argument with a pair of Jordans on my feet.
Me too.
You feel me?
Hello.
So you can't sit here and say that.
Hey, I got to foul myself, man.
Man, you sit here trying to make a case for Bo Jackson. What you got on your feet, man?
They hot top like the Huaraches.
Bro, what are you saying to me?
Hey, you know what? I have an argument.
Bro.
I have an argument.
Make it.
The style of the Jordan 1s, hey, they came from the Huaraches.
Man, cut that out.
Man, I'm
cut it out,
man.
Cut it out, man.
These look Huarache-esque.
Come on, man.
They look Huarache-esque right now, bro.
That's what we call a reach. Where I'm from. My boy out there reaching. What out there in that grab bag? What you come back with? Oh, some bullshit. Oh, some reach. Well, boy, put it out there.
We gotta go look at a pair of hot top Huaraches.
Hey, we gotta go into a put
the Jordan 1 and the Huaraches, they could be cousins.
They could be cousins.
That nigga say you reaching, what you come back with?
Yeah, they could be cousins, all right.
All right, clearly nobody ever will be bigger than Jordan.
Right. Let's remove Jordan from the conversation because he's such an outlier, and
he's the one.
When you're good at something, you're the Jordan of it.
Absolutely. So
let's just remove him from the discussion. Outside of Jordan, who has had the greatest impact as an athlete on the culture, not just their sport, but on culture, period?
I'm trying to think outside of the box. Because we already know what the answer is.
Oh, you just gave it away.
Yeah, you got that. See, I like that.
You gave it.
I like that. You peeped game where I was going with that.
Yeah.
The answer, AI, Al Iverson.
There's nobody was able to do it at such a high level, but be themselves, even though it wasn't a product that corporate America knew what to do with.
Yeah, absolutely. They didn't know how to control. Well, they couldn't control.
They couldn't control it.
Yeah.
So they villainized it.
Was raw. It was authentic.
Yeah, it was There's never been anything quite like that. And the reason we was talking off camera earlier just about what made his impact so different, because a lot of the guys that we look up to in sports, you couldn't really emulate the thing that really made them as popular as they was, like how good they were.
Yeah, like Michael
But
Vick, like you said, you can't emulate 4-4, 4-3, 4-2
right, you
speed
can't do that. Anybody just can't roll out of the bed and
and
do
just
what he
go
do.
do that.
But you
Absolutely.
can dress like Allen Iverson.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
can have that swag.
You
You
have
get
white
tatted up.
kids
Yeah,
with cornrows and
you
a
could do
do-rag.
that. And the impact that he had on making, well, he was just being himself,
Yeah.
but he made that cool and marketable. And then he was a dog on the court.
Absolutely. Jordan had an impact on the game and he was a cultural influence. AI had an impact on the game and he was an influence. So what makes a person a cultural influence, like a true icon, on and off the field, on and off the court? Like what is it that makes them that way in your opinion?
When you can be so great at something that people couldn't even imagine what that feels like to be that good at something,
Yeah.
yet there's something so relatable about you that people feel like they see themselves in you at the same time, that's hard to capture.
That's real now. You said
It's
something.
hard to be relatable and still so out of this world good at something at the same time.
And I think some authenticity there. You got
Real, but that's the thing that people connect with.
Yeah, good point.
That's the thing that people connect with. They
Yeah.
see like you
Yeah.
a real person.
Yeah.
Like some of these people are almost, you build themselves up in your mind to be like these mythical figures.
Absolutely.
And you almost feel like you can't touch them, you can't relate them. They like superhuman when they're not.
Yeah, like
But
you said,
when
the
there's
worst
something-
thing you could do is meet your hero, right?
Right. So when there's something relatable about a person, yet they're still competing at the top,
Yeah.
or they are the top, man, that's something that you can't really, it's hard to duplicate.
It is
And
hard
you
to duplicate.
cannot fake it.
But
And you cannot fake being the best.
I feel like Kobe was that way. He was not a carbon copy of Mike. He was who he was.
Right.
He was super good. He was relatable. He was the truth, but he didn't have that shift that AI had. And I think it had to do a lot of times. I think it had to do with the lack thereof of fashion, of being connected to the culture.
Right.
The hip hop culture, if you will.
Yeah.
That's the most influential culture in the world, I think.
100%, without a doubt.
You know what I'm saying? If he would have had more swag, as we call it, could Kobe be bigger than AI in that sense? All around?
No.
Why?
Because Kobe ain't Allen Iverson.
Good point.
And for Kobe to try to be something that he's not, we would have saw right through that.
Absolutely. And he didn't. He
and
was
the thing
who he
that
was.
makes Allen Iverson great, like we said, is like he is who he was at all times. He didn't fake it. He didn't try to be something to fit in this box and walk into this room and start faking the funk being something that he wasn't. No. Dude was getting his hair braided on the sideline.
On the sideline.
On the bench
That's
during
never
the game.
been done before.
You feel me?
Yeah.
He was who he was. To say, so if Kobe could have done something different in his personality or his approach, it wouldn't have been authentic to himself. Kobe, what made Kobe great is that he didn't care about any of that stuff.
That's true.
He just locked in and worked on his game. That's the thing that people like about Kobe now. Is his legacy, is his mentality.
Absolutely.
And that's the
thing. But during
the
time when he was alive and he was playing, we didn't know that.
People didn't appreciate that. Well, I knew it. I mean, you could see the dog in him. You
But
could
I'm
see
saying that,
Kobe.
like,
you could see that Kobe Bryant was pretty much willing to leave it all on that court. It was very apparent. That's what I liked about him. Initially, after I was a fan for a while, that's what I began to appreciate the most about him. Just like his relentlessness and the fact that as a Laker fan, you know, if Kobe's able to go,
he's going.
He going out there.
And he going hard.
And he's shooting. He emptying the clip.
What does Mamba mentality mean to you?
Work. There's really no secret sauce to success. Doing the work, having a plan and working it relentlessly. Doing it when you're tired, doing it when no one's watching, doing it when no one's telling you to do it, doing the work. There's no substitute for that.
It's not. And that's not easy.
And he's one of the dopest quotes in terms of like work and sports and success. And it's true for a lot of people. Dawn Staley said that a lot of people, she was referencing young players, but it's true for all of us. It's like a lot of people have a league, have league dreams
What a backyard work
with a
ethic.
backyard work ethic.
Lord, that was dope when she said that. I read that.
Yeah.
I
So
saw like on a
you
meme.
everybody has his dreams of being that, but your work ethic is, backyard just throwing up shots behind your head, seeing what a ball in.
And
strategy.
Kobe said something along the lines where once he makes a commitment, he doesn't negotiate with himself. Whether he's tired, whether he's hurt, whatever he spoke, whatever he committed to, that's what's getting done. And to me, that's what that Mamba mentality represents. Like whatever you say you want to do, once you commit to it, and that's final, it don't matter how you feel.
No negotiation.
You can't negotiate with yourself after that.
I love that.
And I respect that because that is so hard to do. You're like, you know what? I'm committed, but I'm tired today.
Yeah.
I'm committed.
Trust me.
I can double up tomorrow.
Trust
I'm
me.
committed, but I'm just going. You know what I'm saying?
I negotiate myself every morning. Every time that alarm go off, I sit there and say, well, maybe another 30 minutes. I could just sleep this one off. I'll make it up this evening. Nah.
But you know what though? Just think about it. If you could just focus on breaking, not just you, me, we could just focus on breaking that one thing. What will our lives look like in the next 10 years? If you just break that one thing, once you commit to something,
you see it through.
You just see it through. You just focus, just get it done, regardless of how you feel. What would our lives look like in 10 years if we just did that one thing different? Something to think about.
They say life is 10-90. 10% of what happens, and 90% of how you respond. Yo, I'm trying to elevate, so I'ma take the ups with the downs. Pound for pound, the greatest, God gave me the crown. Graduated from the streets, got my cap and my gown. Made mistakes on the way, but I turned them around.